Prepare for the practice of Yoga Nidra. Lying on the back in Shavasana with the legs hip-width apart and all tension released from the legs so that the feet fall or flop to the sides. The arms are a little bit away from the body with the palms facing the sky. Ensure that you are warm enough and comfortable so that you can stay still throughout the practice. Ensure that you have balance between the left and the right side of the body. You may like to tuck in your chin just a little to ensure that there's alignment between the neck and the spine. The eyes and the mouth are lightly closed. Take a long, deep inhalation right into the abdomen and the chest. And when you exhale, release all the events of the day. And take another long, deep inhalation now. And again, when you exhale, release all of the interactions and conversations that you've had today. In any form they may have taken, just let them all go. And once more, another long, deep inhalation. And this time when you exhale, release all remaining tension in the body, allowing the body to melt into the floor and releasing any expression on the face, checking that you are not clenching your jaw or tightening the muscles behind the eyes, allowing the face and the whole body to relax. And returning to the natural breath. And now feel the body's contact against the floor. Feel the contact of the back of the heels against the floor. And feel the back of the legs and the buttocks against the floor. Feel the back of the hands and the arms and the shoulders against the floor. And observe the back and the back of the neck and the back of the head, their contact with the floor. And observe how all of these different points of contact make one singular point of contact between the body and the floor. Become aware now of sound. Listen for sounds first that are way off in the distance. Don't try and identify or name any sounds. Just move your awareness from one sound to the next as you hear it. And now bring the sound awareness a little closer. To listen for sounds just outside the room where you are. Once again, just moving the awareness from sound to sound. And now bringing the sound awareness even closer to the room where you are, moving the awareness from one sound to the next. And now moving the sound awareness to sounds inside the body, beginning first with the sound and the sensation of the heartbeat. And now moving the sound awareness to the sound and the sensation of the natural breath. Release the sound awareness now and call to mind your Sankalpa or positive intention if you have one. Mentally repeat it 3 times now. And if you don't have one, leave some space because it can often emerge on its own. We'll now rotate the awareness around the body. Listen to my instructions, and when I say the name of a body part, place your awareness there, visualize that part, and mentally repeat the name of that part. We'll begin with the right side of the body with the right hand thumb. First finger, second, third, and little finger, palm of the right hand, back of the right hand, the wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right side of the chest, right waist, hip, thigh, knee, shin, calf, heel, ankle, sole of the right foot, top of the right foot, right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and little toe. Moving now over to the left side of the body with the left hand thumb, first finger, second, third, and little finger, palm of the left hand, back of the left hand, the wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left side of the chest, left waist, hip, thigh, knee, shin, calf, heel, ankle, sole of the left foot, top of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and little toe. Moving now to the back of the body with the heels, the back of the legs, the buttocks, the small of the back, middle of the back, the shoulder blades, the space between the shoulder blades, the back of the neck, and the entire spinal column, the back of the head, and the crown of the head. Moving now to the base with the forehead, the temples, the eyebrows, and the eyebrow center, the eyes, the ears, the cheeks, the nose, the lips, the jaw, the chin, the throat, the collarbones, and the pit of the throat. The right side of the chest, the left side of the chest, and the center of the chest. The right side of the abdomen, the left side of the abdomen, and the navel. The right side of the pelvis, the left side of the pelvis, and the groin. The whole right leg, the whole left leg, both legs together. The whole right arm, the whole left arm, and both arms together. The whole torso, the whole neck, the whole head, the whole front of the body, the whole back of the body, and the whole body. Have a sense now, all at once, the whole body. Release, focus on the body rotation now, and return the awareness to the natural breath. Notice how subtle the natural breath has become, and observe the rise and fall at the navel in response to the natural breath. And we'll now add a visualization to the natural breath in the following way. On the inhalation, visualize that you are inhaling golden healing light through the soles of your feet, right up through to the top of your head. And on the exhalation, you are releasing anything that does not serve you, whether that is illness, worry, whatever that may be. On the exhalation, release it from the top of the head right down through the body, releasing out through the soles of the feet. So inhaling golden healing light with the soles of the feet to the top of the head. Exhaling anything that does not serve you from the top of the head, releasing out through the feet. And the mind, if it wanders, use the breath like an anchor and bring it back to the practice. Release the breath visualization now, and instead feel the following opposite sensations in the body. The body is feeling hotter and hotter. The body feels like it's lying down on the sand at the beach on a hot summer's day. The hot sun stings the skin, and you feel heat radiate from the abdomen throughout the body. The body is feeling hotter and hotter, like it's lying on the sandy beach on a hot summer's day. Release this feeling of heat now and replace it instead with a feeling of coldness. The body is feeling colder and colder. The body feels like you are outside on a freezing winter's evening. Your face feels colder and your hands and your feet feel numb. The body is feeling colder and colder, like you're outside on a freezing winter's evening. Release this feeling of coldness now and exchange it instead with a feeling of heaviness. The body is feeling heavier and heavier. The body feels like it's made out of concrete and it's pressing against the floor. The arms feel heavier. The legs feel heavier. The head and the torso feel heavier. The body's feeling heavier and heavier, like it's made out of concrete and it's pressing against the floor. Release this feeling of heaviness now and replace it instead with a feeling of lightness. The body's feeling lighter and lighter. The body feels like it's as light as a feather that's floating on the breeze. The body's feeling lighter and lighter, like it's as light as a feather floating on the breeze. Release this feeling of lightness now. Release all of these sensations completely. Allow the body to come back to a state of equilibrium and instead come to the space of the mind, the space behind the closed eyes, also known as Chittakash. And in this space, see, imagine, visualize, and create the following objects and images. You are standing inside a beautiful, vibrant forest. The trees around you are tall, and when you look up, it feels like they almost go on forever. Their leaves are different shades of energizing green, and they sway rhythmically on the breeze above you. As you walk through the forest, you feel the earth firm beneath your feet. You have no shoes on at the moment, and so you feel the warmth of the earth beneath you. And as you feel the earth on the soles of your feet, you feel grounded and stable. You keep walking, weaving your way through the trees until you find a clearing, a sunny clearing. And as you step into the light, you feel warmth and energy filling your body. You feel the sun's rays penetrate deep into your being and into your soul. You feel revitalized in every cell as the sunshine moves through you. And you feel a renewed sense of energy, vitality, and good health within you. And you look around this beautiful scene. You hear birds chirping in the trees and the soft, sweet wind as the trees around you dance gently. And you feel joy and peace in this environment. But you know it's now time to return to your mat, but you can bring these feelings along with you, the feelings of energy and health and peace and joy as you come back and lie on your mat and call to mind your Sankalpa, a positive intention if you have one. Mentally repeat it 3 times now. And begin to feel the breath again in your body. Allow the breath to deepen just a little. And as you do, observe the movement the breath creates in the body. Observe when you inhale how it moves the back against the floor. Check in with your body now and observe how you're feeling compared to when you began this Yoga Nidra practice. The practice of Yoga Nidra is coming to a close. So begin to remember the details of the room that you're in, the color of your mat, the color of your coverings, the color of the walls and the floor. Remember the time of day and begin to hear the sounds around you, and remember the world attached to those sounds. Begin to move and stretch gently, beginning with gently moving the fingers and the toes, allowing the body to externalize, but in a very kind and mindful way, bringing the body back to where you are. Move and stretch in a way that's right for you. You may like to roll onto your right side for a few moments. Whatever works for you, as you gently allow the body to come back into the room. Taking your time, and when it's right for you, come up into a comfortable sitting position with the eyes closed or downcast to maintain the peaceful state you have created. And now we'll gently move the awareness through the body, beginning with the soles of the feet, gently moving the awareness up, checking in to see how you're feeling, up through the feet, into the ankles, up through the shins and the calves, into the knees, up through the thighs and the buttocks, paying attention to the hands on the knees and up through the arms to the shoulders, up through the torso and the back, observing any changes in the body, and then gently up through the neck, the back of the head, and into the face, the top of the head, before gently resting the awareness at the eyebrow center. And at this point, we'll visualize a steady candle flame. And together now, we'll chant Om 3 times and Om Shanti to conclude the practice. Breathing in. Om. 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 Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. Hari Om Tat Sat.